This is my death pile. I'm going to show you everything that I have in my death pile. All of these things could have been listed a lot sooner because a death pile is really a money pile. Hey everybody, my name is Anita. I am a part-time, sometimes super part-time reseller on places like eBay, Poshmark, and Depop. So I'll break down everything that I have here, quite a lot. And it's things that are like all those small little runs that I did here and there on the way home from work, between places, when I dropped my kids off somewhere, if they went to a birthday party for 2 hours and I needed to go somewhere in between. It was all those little stops that I made. And so I'm going to show you all of those things. Let me start with what I have on top here. I'm going to work my way down this death pile. If you have a money pile or a death pile, whatever you choose to call it, now might be a good time to work on it while I'm showing you mine. So I'm just saying that's what I like to do when I need some inspiration. I put somebody else on YouTube, you know, McThriftsy or, you know, Tuition Ain't Cheap or somebody like that. And I listen to that on YouTube while I'm trying to photograph and list and all of the things. The first one is from a summer garage sale. And it's new with tags. I have sold a few of the Levkoff bridesmaids dresses. This is considered a bridesmaid's dress. It has the tag. I don't know what the retail was, but it is a gorgeous cobalt blue strapless. I wouldn't say it's mini, but it's a shorter, and it's got the, you know, that flattering look right here. So I'm guessing that I could sell this between $50 and $100, and I got it for, I think, $2, if I remember correctly. This is a size 8, which is a pretty good size. Next is, this is another gorgeous gown. This was a Plato's, it was either a 70 or a 90% off sale. And I had been putting it off because my steamer was leaving marks on things. And I did not want to steam this gorgeous gown and ruin it. So I have a new steamer. And it is quite a pricey dress. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Meshki maybe? Okay, I tried. So maybe I got it right. So this is the Claire Satin Drape Back Maxi dress in white, but I would call it winter white. And it's gorgeous, and I'm not going to do it justice by holding it up, so I will put a picture of it. Nope, it's a large. So this dress I should be able to sell $70 to $100 is my guess, maybe even a little bit more than that. This was another $2 garage sale purchase from the same person as that first cobalt blue dress. This is a Calvin Klein, and I would consider this a career dress or party dress. This is a size 2. This was, I want to say, $1 Salvation Army purchase because I wouldn't have paid more than that. Rachel Zoe. It's 100% linen, and it's just, it's possibly was a $1 garage sale. Anyways, I wouldn't have spent more than $1 on it. And I have sold these in the past for like $18 to $20 for linen tops like this. So that's a nice cute top. Rachel Zoe is not a brand that I pick up a lot, but for a linen top I will. The next one is Babaton. It's a size large. This one threw me at first, and I remember this was a local thrift store. It's in my town, in the town that I live in, and they had like a rack with like $2 and $4 items, and I think this was a $2 item. I just have to snip off the excess thread there, but this has shoulder pads in it, and it's like a cap sleeve t-shirt, size large, and it's super cute. So I really don't know. I've sold Wilfred a lot recently, but I've never sold Babaton, so I don't know what that'll be. It might be like 25. Ellen Tracy. Never sold Ellen Tracy before. This was in the same rack as the Babaton shirt, and the only reason I got it is because it was 100% silk, and it's just such a beautiful plaid. And I just thought it was so pretty. It's 100% silk, button up, very coastal grandma, in my opinion, very preppy with the plaid. And it looks a little iridescent. It's really not. It's just the way the light's hitting it. Size 12. Next is a brand that I don't see very often, but when I do, I get excited, and it's Hutch. And this was from the same thrift store as the last two things. How stinking cute is this? It's like a halter style sleeveless dress, and it goes down quite a lot there. And it is a mini length. It is a size extra large, which is fantastic. I think I spent $4 on this. Speaking of Wilfred, because I talked about that Babaton one, this is a Wilfred top. It is new with tags, size 1X. And where did I get this? Oh, I did get it at Goodwill. They wanted $5.99 for it. I think this could do well on Depop because it's got like the smocking back here, and it kind of has like a coquette kind of milkmaid kind of thing going on. Okay, this was from the garage sale where I got the Bill Levkoff dress and the Calvin Klein dress, and this is more unique. This is Kenneth Cole, and I thought I got this. This was $2 as well. I got this not because of the front of it, but because of the back of it. That I thought was so much fun, which I will put a front and back picture so that people can see. This one, same thrift store as the Ellen Tracy and the Babaton. Maybe I spent $2 on it. I wouldn't have spent more than that. Spencer's, and I got it because it screams like a lot of the aesthetics that are out for like teenagers right now. I thought it could do well on Depop, and I'll put a picture up. I did find a picture. It ties in the front. It's just really cute. And the same thrift store, these were $4. Acris Punto, US size 8. So cute. And I didn't realize when I bought these, but there was a small tiny spot on the back. And I'm going to see if I use a wet cloth, if it comes off, because you really can't see until you're up closer. You can see real well because of the light, but we'll see. I'm still going to try and sell them though, because somebody will buy them. I have sold, I can't even tell you how many things with flaws on them. People, if they really want something, they do not care about a flaw. They really don't. At least when I'm selling on Poshmark and eBay, they don't seem to care. And I just make sure that I disclose that well enough with a picture. I usually either circle it with Canva or point to the actual one, and then I compare it, like if it's like the size of a pencil tip, if it's the size of a pencil eraser, if it's a quarter size, like whatever it is, I try and notate that in the notes of the actual item. Okay, the next, I've never sold this brand, Be Darlin'. I don't know much about it, but I loved this maxi skirt, and this was from that garage sale. This was $2. I thought it was so pretty. 7/8, that's a pretty good size, and it's got elastic at the waist, which I think will be great, along with the fact that it's got the slit. It's a stretchy material. It's just got a lot going for it. Okay, this one I honestly don't know where it came from. It could have been one. I have family members that will randomly give me stuff and say because they're amazing, and they'll say, you know, you can try and sell this, we don't want it. And this could have been one of those things, maybe from one of my nieces, I don't know. It is a leather belt, and it's got a really great belt buckle. It's got kind of the Three Musketeers kind of thing going on. And so this might be a $30 to $40 flip, and for 0 to 30 or 40 is pretty great. I'm trying to make sure I'm not knocking anything onto the floor. Okay, this was more recent. This was, Can you tell it's the middle of winter with static? Look at this. This was a $5.99 purchase at Goodwill, and I was good with spending $5.99 because it is Ellie Tahari, and this is 100% silk, and it's gorgeous. And these are supposed to hang down, but you can see that there's a ton of static. Look at that. But anyways, this should sell somewhere between $50 and $75 is my guess. I love wearing dresses like this with denim jackets over top. Hayden's the brand, and I believe it is a boutique brand, but this dress is just gorgeous. $6.99. This was a Plato's 90% off sale. It is new with tags. This is a new to me brand, and when I looked it up, their comps were all over and the original price was all over. So I don't know much about it, but what I do know, because it's like, seems like a trendy kind of t-shirt, I'm going to give it a shot, see how it does. I've had to lint roll this a number of times, so that's going to be the annoying part, is photographing it, making sure that there's no lint, and then packaging it up in one of my clear packing bags that it stays lint free. Okay, I love this one. And honestly, if it was my size, I probably would keep it. It's like a size or two too big for me, but it is so freaking cute. This is probably one of my favorite finds recently. This is a more recent Goodwill find, and it is this. Look at how cute this is. It is cliche. It's an extra large. It is absolutely adorable, and it's hooded. And it just is super cozy and stretchy and all of the things. And I probably would get, like, if I wore it to work, the students would be like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. But, yeah, no, I'm going to try and sell it first. I just sold a cliche sweater last month or the month before on eBay for like $40 or $45. So they do, and that didn't take long to sell either. It had like, I think, a tiger on the front of it. Okay, this was a Plato's, either 70 or 90% off. This is just a hat, and it's a Harley Davidson hat. So I think it was, yeah, I remember spending $3 on it. This was a $3 purchase, so it was the 70% off sale. So I thought this was a really great hat, being quilted and a Harley hat, and super cute. And on the same day, I got this Lululemon extra large is why I got it. This sports bra. Oh, that was terrible the way I tried to show it. There we go. I got it because it's chartreuse, because it's extra large. There's the Lululemon sign. And it's fully padded. I just feel like this is a good style. It could do well. That's how it is in the back. It might be a little bit more comfortable for some people with all those straps in the back. And what did I spend on this? I don't remember what I spent on this, but I did get it at the thrift store. The same one that I got the Spencer's top and the Ellen Tracy and Babaton top at, but not on the same day. I think these were from the dollar rack. Yes. Now I remember looking at the dollar rack and seeing them, and I normally wouldn't get Coldwater Creek if it were more than that. But this sweater being a 1X, being stripes, being, you know, it's fully lined, like it's got so much going for it. This is, what is this? What is this? If you've ever seen the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding, whenever I say, what is this? My husband, because it's our favorite movie, he'll say, Dula, what is this? If you've ever seen the movie, you know. Eileen Fisher. These are just some pull-on pants with an elastic waist. These are from a Canadian thrift store up in Niagara on the Lake area, and they were selling their things, like pants, were like $4 a piece. And the exchange rate was really good for Americans. So this is viscose, nylon, and spandex. These would be really great office pants. Super comfy. probably 30 to 40. Okay, oh, this is from my Y2K haul. And again, same thing. My steamer went kaputski and it was leaving marks on things. So I didn't steam this yet, but this I just have to. That's from my Y2K haul. I just have to get that up. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I did a whole Y2K haul video. That was in. All right, that same Canadian thrift store, I got these Badgley Mishka pants. They're dress/career pants for $4 that probably were over $150. Brand new. They are a 12, which is a really great size, and they're a polyester viscose spandex. Thank you to my sister Marie, who was the one who found these, and she's like, isn't this a really expensive brand name? Yes, yes it is. Okay, this was also from my Y2K haul, except I didn't have it dry. It was drying at the time with a couple other things, so I couldn't bring it up to have it in the video. This is a vintage, probably 1980s dress. It could be just a really fancy evening gown, prom dress. Look at how pretty with the butterflies. And then it's got crinoline underneath. Like, it's just, it's the whole deal. I'm gonna have to put it on my girl back here and steam it while it's on there. Is in my death pile because it needs to be altered. It is also vintage. It is vintage 579, and that was a store in the mall. I got this and got it home. I think I spent $5.99 at the thrift store, and I loved this like Aztec type design on it. I thought it was really cool. But then when I put it on my girl back here, I don't know if the straps got stretched out or what happened, but like no one's bosoms go down to here, okay? So I'm going to see if either my husband or my mom can alter it. Like I'll have and shorten these straps. So it's going to be a while before, but it was originally $32, but I could probably sell it once it's fixed for at least $50. I got it for $5.99. This is an NFL jersey. Probably I could sell it between $40 and $50, and that's just been sitting there. And then just a few random things. This is from a Goodwill outlet haul, and he should sell for between $25 and $30. And I had put him in the washing machine under high heat, and then I just let him sit out to dry. He is a vintage, Russ Vintage Edition collection. I can't remember the exact name of this bear, but I couldn't leave him there. He's just so cute. I can't remember where I got these, but they were $1. I remember they were $1. And these are True Religion sunglasses, I believe. Let me just make sure. Nope, Rocawear. I don't know if you can see. Rocawear, but these I just thought were so cool, and they're a lot of the style that's out right now. One of my closest friends, her daughter has reading glasses that are a frame very similar to this. Just these little kid Crocs. I stuck these in the wash and let them dry. They are a size 1 in girls, so super cute. So $1.50, where I was debating about whether or not I should use some leather cleaner on these, and I think I still might. It's just, these are fries. That's why I grabbed them. These probably were $200 to $300. That is it. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to see my money pile over here, my money/death pile. I hope I inspired you to get some things done in your reselling business today. If you like this style video and you want to see more of things like this, where I show you what I find at thrift stores and elsewhere, let me know. And I hope to see you in the next one. Be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.